Coming up on this edition of Catawba Communities, a tour of the Harper House and some racing history from the Catawba Valley Historical Association, a visit with Claremont Mayor David Morrow, Catawba County Public Health Department's Teen Smoking Prevention Plan, Nathan Hurett with the EDC talks existing business. It's time for the Catawba Valley Pottery and Antiques Festival, a Newton citywide cleanup day, and Easter egg hunt dates. All this, plus Did You Know, coming up on the next Catawba Communities.
Welcome to the Harper House Hickory History Center. My name is Melinda Herzog, and I'm the Executive Director of the Catawba County Historical Association, which operates this property. And this is Michelle Palmore. Michelle is the site manager for the Harper House Hickory History Center, which was added to the Historical Association's properties in 2006. We're really pleased to have this here in the heart of Hickory. We're right near Fry Medical Center and just a block away from the salt block. And we bring together the history of and focus on Hickory. The Harper House Hickory History Center has two historic homes on the site. One, the Harper House, was built at the turn of the century and is a high-style Victorian mansion. And the Lyerly House was built in 1912. And these two structures are drastically different and really give you a wonderful glimpse of what it was like to be an industrialist here in the early development of Hickory. And you get to see a glimpse of what made this city so great. And we have an opportunity today to show you some of the rooms, and Michelle Palmore is going to take you around and see some of the galleries.
We're now in the basement of the Hickory History Center, also known as the Lyerly House. This space we feature changing exhibitions. Right now, the featured exhibit is Run Into Racing, a history of automobile racing in Catawba County. It tells the history of the sport in this region, starting with its moonshine roots all the way to racers who are still in the sport today. It features the Jarrett family, Morgan Shepherd, Dennis Setzer, and a lot of other racers that got their start here in Catawba County, more specifically at Hickory Motor Speedway. This exhibit will be up until October 2012. We're now in the Harper House, which is built in 1887 by Daniel Webster Schuler, who was a Michigan transplant that moved to Hickory and opened the first bank here in the city. We're now standing in the gentleman's parlor, which is surrounded by the music parlor, also known as the ladies' parlor, and then also the family parlor. All of the furnishings in this house were donated by Catawba County residents. It's all of the Queen Anne Victorian period. The North Carolina Department of Cultural Resources has said that this house's restoration is the best of Queen Anne interiors in the state. Victorians believe that if your eyes ever stopped on one thing, it wasn't decorated enough. This house was built to impress and to entertain. So let's move into the dining room, which was the center of entertaining for Victorians. 3 rooms in the Lyerly House have been restored to the way they would have looked when the house was built in 1912 in the arts and crafts style. The dining room features a hand-painted linen frieze, which was done by Josephine Bonnewell Lyerly, the builder of the house, who was also instrumental in founding the Hickory Museum of Art. We're now in the master suite, which includes a bedroom and the sitting parlor, where the lady of the house would begin her day by giving orders to the household staff. She would then escape back up here in the afternoon to relax until dinner. The last room we're going to see is located on the 3rd floor of the Harper House. When Gwen Harper Sr. moved in with his family in the 1920s, it was during Prohibition, which was a time when it was illegal to drink alcohol. So he built this room as a space for his friends to come and drink and dance and have parties. If you were one of his friends that would come up here, you would have to let him paint your silhouette on the wall. So the silhouettes that you see now are of the who's who of Hickory during this time period. There's a judge, a sheriff, and a mayor, and they would all come up here to have fun with their friends when it was illegal to do so. The interior of the Lyerly House is available for rent for parties and special occasions, and the entire property makes a beautiful backdrop for weddings. In celebration of this piece of Hickory's history, we'll be hosting a speakeasy party on the grounds of the Harper House Hickory History Center on June 2nd. For more information, please visit us on the web at catawbahistory.org or give us a call at 324-7294.
During the height of the Cold War, F. Gwynn Harper Jr. built a bomb shelter in the basement of the Harper House.
The city of Claremont is one of Catawba County's most active growing places. It's been that way for a while, and they've got plans for the future. And we're pleased to be here this month in the city of Claremont with Claremont's Mayor David Morrow. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for being here, Dave.
Mayor Morrow, would you please tell us a little bit about some of the things that are going on here in Claremont?
Certainly. We recently launched free Wi-Fi internet access available to the entire downtown area of Claremont. We have a new city website offering expanded access to city information, news, and events. We're also now on Facebook. Credit card payments. We now accept Visa, MasterCard, and Discover card payments here at City Hall. Our growing business partners, O-Cup Bean and Bakery, Claremont Florist, Hannah's Handbags, Claremont Hardware and Farm Supply, and Sheer Bliss Salon. You know, the city has also recently adopted our 2012 action plan.
And that action plan is something that I've actually read a little bit about. It's exciting. So would you please expand a little bit more on what that action plan is and how it's going to work?
The action plan will serve as a roadmap from Claremont's treasured past to a vibrant future. This plan is a proactive step to keep Claremont well-balanced and strong moving forward. It has defined goals that will touch all aspects of the community. I encourage all citizens to go to our website and take time to read and review the action plan to see how they can become more involved with the city or help the city achieve its goals.
Now, what do you feel the community should expect going forward as a result of this plan?
First of all, we have a variety of programs during the year, kicking off our first Easter egg hunt this year. That's Saturday, March 31st at our city park. The Easter Bunny will be there. There will be pictures for the children, games, and more. This is our second year for our tailgate market, and that begins Friday, April 6th from 3 to 6 p.m. and occurring every Friday through the end of September. A Seniors Morning Out program. That's also occurring the third Wednesday of each month at 8:30 a.m. at the First Baptist Church here in Claremont. The city will be sponsoring a free luncheon for area seniors to provide us, the city, with feedback on programs they would like to see the city offer. Please join us on either March 19 or April 16 at O-Cup Bean and Bakery. And you can call for reservations at 828-320-0434 for reservations.
It really sounds like that the city of Claremont is positioning itself well for the future, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, Dave. Our mission statement is a progressive city dedicated to preserving small town values while planning for the future. This can be seen in our vibrant downtown merchants, our business partners in the industrial park, Progressive Furniture, Draca, Certainteed, Williams-Sonoma, Southeastern Freight, Rock 10, Centro, Poppleman Plastics, CommScope, and Cargo Transporters. You know, the city is also looking forward to working with the Catawba County Economic Development Corporation on plans for Phase 2 of our business park and committed to the long-term successes of our established business partners. I would like to take the time now to thank our Claremont City Council members, our city manager and staff members, and the community for the foresight in planning to get us to this point in preparing for Claremont's future.
Claremont Mayor David Morrow, we thank you again for being on Catawba Communities this month. Certainly wish the city of Claremont all the very best going forward.
Thank you so much, Dave. Pleasure having you.
We'll be back right after this. So the Easter Bunny's going to be here for your Easter egg hunt. That'll be exciting.
You know, it's the children what it's all about.
The Big Sweep Citywide Cleanup event is scheduled for Saturday, April 21st, and the City of Newton is asking for your help. The cleanup event provides an opportunity for residents, civic and community groups, scout groups, 4-H clubs, youth groups, churches, and businesses to serve their community by cleaning up the environment. In most cases, work sites and projects will be assigned by the Big Sweep Committee. However, volunteers can request specific projects or sites prior to the event. Registration begins at 8:30 a.m. at the Newton Recreation Center. Cleanup work will be completed from 9 a.m. until noon, and registered volunteers will receive a free t-shirt, and all volunteers will get free lunch at noon. It's the Big Sweep Citywide Cleanup, April 21st. For more information, go to newtonnc.gov.
We're here today at the offices of the Catawba County Economic Development Corporation, located within the Hickory Metro Convention Center. It is my honor today to have Mr. Nathan Hurett. He is the existing industry coordinator for the Economic Development Corporation. Nathan, I understand that the EDC's primary role is recruiting larger industry and business to the area, but also a major part is your position here and retaining existing business and industry. Tell us more about what you do.
Really, the business recruitment side is a completely important part of what we do every day, bringing in new companies. But my sole role is taking care of the people that are here, the existing companies, the people that employ thousands of Catawba County citizens. It's really being a problem solver, being a resource that they can come to me, be it with anything from I want to export to a new country to city services, permitting regulations like that, local and state. Really, I'm supposed to be there as a catch-all that if they have an issue that's taking time away from their company, taking time away from making money at their company, I'm that person that comes in, hopefully can solve that issue for them, take it off their mind, and they can get back to their day-to-day operations.
Nathan, if you would, please remind us of some of the most major recent announcements here in Catawba County.
Yeah, I mean, we've had 2011 was really a great year for some existing companies coming out of that recession of the last, 2009, 2010. We had some local companies like Dalco Nonwovens in Conover, did a $9 million expansion. It's a family-owned company, grown right here, added 20 people. And that may sound like a small 20 people, but at the same time, that's 20 jobs to people that might not have had them. And for a smaller company, that's a lot of growth. You're also seeing companies like Lee Industries that's redeveloping the former Conover Chair facility in downtown Conover. You're seeing Sarstead down in Newton that if you drive by it right now, you can about see it from anywhere in the county, it seems like. Extending up 90 feet tall, they spend a lot of money and they're hiring people. So every single one of those jobs, every single one of those investments has a real tangible impact on every citizen in this county.
Nathan, we've heard a lot for years about how the traditional industries that were the base of our economy have left and might be gone forever. But that's not really necessarily the case, is it?
Oh, definitely not. And I hear that all the time. That drives me crazy. I work with these companies day in and day out, and things have changed. The landscape's completely changed. You won't see you'll see capital-intensive industries. You'll see niche industries. You'll see someone like Hickory Chair. They do 67 finishes, and they'll do it in 2 to 4 weeks for you. You can't do that if you're in Vietnam or China. You can't get that type of customization or value added. I mean, the other component of it is it's very workforce driven. Like I said, Hickory Chair, that craftsmanship's here. You cannot find that anywhere else in the world, and there's a reason why they're doing very, very well. And we have tons of those. People have just had to find their niche over time, and companies have had to become much more efficient. You think of all the training that a lot of our industrial companies go through right now, lean manufacturing, Six Sigma, ISO certification, that was not a factor 10 years ago. But every single company almost has gone through that process, and they're better for it now, but they have gone through challenges, and there will be more challenges ahead, but it's still alive and very well. Those traditional industries, furniture, textile, manufacturing in general, it's going to be here.
What do you see in terms of the future of how the EDC will work with existing business and industry going forward?
It's kind of companies have less resources, or they're devoting more and more back to the company. Governments have less resources. So in my mind, you're going to see more public-private partnerships. For instance, rallying around causes that matter to both parties, such as education. Education Matters is a particular case that I can think of where we need higher standards in terms of our local educational attainment. That benefits companies in terms of better workforce. So you've seen the government and industry coming together on an initiative around that. At the same time, something I know I've worked on the last couple months is something called Manufacture North Carolina. It's a website that somewhat is being public-driven at the moment, but it's to basically help smaller companies, smaller manufacturers market to the rest of the world. It's a free program, but hopefully it's something that gets them exposure to places they might not otherwise do. And it's a website. I'll be happy to promote it, obviously. It's www.manufacturednc.com. And we're trying to tout that to the world right now. And it's getting off the ground. It's really gaining some traction.
We appreciate you being with us today, Nathan.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to kind of explain a little bit more how I work with our existing companies in the county and really what we do every day at the Economic Development Corporation.
We'll be right back. Nathan, the Champions of Education really has made a difference here.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how we've got over 100 companies, I think, involved in that. And I think more and more are at it every single day.
Follow Catawba County on Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, and Foursquare. Watch Catawba Communities on your computer. Go to catawbacountync.gov.
Hello, I'm Tracy Paul with Catawba County Public Health, and this is Fred Haywood, tobacco survivor from Fry Regional Medical Center. We have been working together for the past 17 years, working on a second grade tours prevention project where we focus on healthy habits for kids. Fred's primary component is on the tobacco prevention. We're here today to talk to you specifically about ways that kids can prevent using tobacco.
On March 21st is the great Kick Butts Day.
Yes, March 21st is Kick Butts Day. It's a national event to focus on how kids can get involved in not using tobacco.
And we'd like the parents to participate to show their kids this can be done.
Exactly. Some important tobacco statistics. 24,000 kids become new smokers in North Carolina every year. Each year, more than 14,500 North Carolinians die from diseases caused by smoking and tobacco use, including heart disease, cancer, and emphysema. Smokeless tobacco causes oral health problems that can lead to cancer of the gums, cheeks, and throat. Secondhand smoke is a cancer-causing agent in humans, and it's a serious health hazard for children. That's why we're focusing on tobacco prevention. Fred, tell us a little bit more about your story.
I am a 20-year cancer survivor. I started smoking at the age of 14. By the time I was 21, I was sick. By the time I was 30, I had no voice. And my main goal is to show these kids, don't start this. This is your future. And we don't want this to be their future. We do not want them to pick up this nasty habit.
Our main message is if you never start, you never have to stop. We are at Maiden Elementary School today, and we have a national spit tobacco prevention speaker, Gruen Von Behrens, as another component of the many ways Catawba County Public Health and Fry Regional Medical Center are working in our community to encourage our kids to never use tobacco.
In today's demonstration, I'd like to show you. These are the lungs of a non-smoker, and this is the lung of a smoker. I think the choice is very simple. That's how much tar goes in the human body every year when you're smoking cigarettes.
For more information, call Catawba County Public Health at 828-695-5861 or visit our website at catawbacountync.gov. You're also able to schedule a presentation with Fred through Fry Regional Medical Center.
The City of Newton Parks and Recreation Department's annual Easter egg hunt is scheduled for Sunday, April 1st at 2 p.m. at Southside Park. This year's event will be divided into 3 age divisions, ages 1 to 3, ages 4 to 6, and ages 7 to 10. Prizes will be awarded in all 3 age divisions. The Easter Bunny will be on hand to greet youngsters and give away prizes. The public is invited to attend this special free event. Southside Park is located just off Highway 321 Business South, behind the National Guard Armory. For more information, contact the Newton Recreation Center at 828-695-4317 or visit newtonnc.gov.
Hi, I'm Bebe Leach with the Hickory Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I want to tell you about an exciting event that's getting ready to happen here at the Hickory Metro Convention Center. The annual Pottery and Antiques Festival will be held here on Saturday, March the 24th. 115 vendors from the Catawba County area and throughout the state and South will be here to show their pottery, textiles, baskets, furniture, and miniature items for sale. Along with the festival, Saturday includes special programming featuring pottery videos, demonstrations, and an annual lecture. This year, Potter Daniel Johnston will speak on his travel experience and apprenticeships with Thailand potters. The lecture will be held at 11 a.m. and is included in the Saturday ticket price of $6. Also on Saturday, in celebration of the festival's 15th year, a verbal appraisal event will be presented by noted auction and appraisal experts Brunk Auctions out of Asheville. Andrew Brunk, who you'll recognize as one of the Antiques Roadshow appraisers, and his staff will be on hand to evaluate American and Western European antiques. A $15 fee will be charged for 2 items per person. You won't want to miss the preview party that will also be held at the Hickory Metro Convention Center Friday, March the 23rd at 7 p.m. The preview party offers guests an early buying opportunity. Along with the preview of the Potter's wares, a delicious Southern buffet will be served, and music will be provided by the Sigmund Stringers. Tickets are $40 per person and must be purchased in advance. No tickets will be on sale at the door. I also want to remind everyone that you can take pottery classes at CVCC. Each session offers a variety of classes, including how to make basic pottery, hand building, and raku. All classes are taught by practicing potters in their field, including Kim Ellington and Tammy Lee Brooks. The classes run for 9 weeks, and you can get additional information on the CVCC website. The Catawba Valley Pottery and Antiques Festival is a nonprofit event benefiting the Catawba County Historical Association in Newton and the North Carolina Pottery Center in Seagrove. More than $300,000 has been donated to the 2 organizations in the past 14 years. Other events that will be held at the Hickory Metro Convention Center in March include Carolina Home and Garden Show March the 9th through the 11th, Toy Show March the 10th, Catawba Valley Gem and Mineral Show March the 16th through the 18th, the Gun Show March 17th through the 18th, and the American Hairless Terrier Dog Show March 30th through 31st. For more information on these events, you can visit our website at hickorymetro.com or call 322-1335. We hope to see you here at all of these events.
The City of Hickory's 25th Annual Children's Easter Egg Hunt will be held on Saturday, March 31st, beginning at 10 a.m. for children ages 2 to 6 and 8:15 p.m. for children 7 to 12 years old. Bring your flashlights. Both hunts will be held at the Henry Fork River Regional Recreation Park. The Parks and Recreation Department, with help from the Hickory Elks Lodge, Hickory JCs, and Hickory Youth Council, stuff more than 25,000 Easter eggs. The park is located off I-40, exit 121, at 5655 Sweet Bay Lane, Hickory. For more information, visit www.hickorync.gov or contact Senior Recreation Programmer Steve Jones at 828-324-1200 or stjones@hickorync.gov.
Thanks for watching Catawba Communities, airing every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m., with new episodes airing the first Tuesday of the month.